What is going on, guys and girls? So it's currently 1:30 in the afternoon. Making a little iced coffee. This is one of those things which I get a lot of questions about, usually from European people, I think. Whenever I've been to America, iced coffee is definitely a popular thing. You guys know I'm hugely into my coffee. Roasting party beans, obviously. Also get a lot of questions about this machine. Sage Barista Pro Touch. If you're in the market for a decent coffee bean machine, you don't want to fucking go to an espresso. That's terrible stuff in capsules. Make sure you get something that can deal with whole beans. Massively recommend this one. Nadia got it for me for last Christmas. So iced coffee is basically fill up a glass of ice. It's pretty simple. I've been running this, so this is super cold water. Fill it up like that, and then you simply put your coffee in like that. If you've never had one, give it a go. It's delicious. So today is Tuesday, the 28th of April, 2020. We're almost 4 months into the beginning of this year. Worldwide, globally, we've got this pandemic going on, coronavirus, COVID-19. And in the UK, we've been in lockdown now for, I believe, between 4 and 5 weeks. I personally have been self-isolating for longer, 5, 6, 7 weeks. I can't even remember exactly when this started. And it's allowed me to get up to date with all of my life admin. It's allowed me to get to a place where we're just looking forward. There's nothing in the backlog anymore. We're just about what's going on forward, which is great. And it's opened up the opportunity for me to be able to create some content on here for YouTube. It's allowed me to free up some time to take on some other projects in spaces which I work in, which is awesome. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving a little bit of an insight on my day-to-day, exactly what goes on in my day-to-day life. Give you guys and girls some insights into habits that I have, into what personal development I do, self-growth. And I want to be sharing all of it, a wide variety of different subjects, just so you get a real insight into exactly what I do, why I do it, and when. Like I say, it's currently 1:41 p.m. I intermittent fast, so I break my fast at 2, and I always allow sort of half an hour. So I finish my work blocks at 1:30, and then I'll go half an hour break, then I'll start cooking, break my fast before I then do some work in the afternoon as well. So this morning, what have I been doing? So yesterday and this morning has been highly focused on my wealth management business, our wealth management business, and I've been getting all completely up to date for everything that needs to be done in that space, which I've now done. I've caught up with everything. I've produced everything that needs to be produced up to the end of this week. So what I've been able to do is create myself this time block for the rest of the week where I've got space to do as I wish. So my plan is to do something that's trading related, trading specific, and I'm going to be doing a back testing project. I'm going to be going and back testing the first 4 months data of this year. What I'm going to be doing is looking at 2 different styles. So the way that I execute trades, the strategies that I trade, and then also switching it up a bit and looking at a different style, still using the same strategies that I use now, but implementing them in a different way, managing positions in a different way. So it's all very closely related, but I'm someone who, even if something's good, I always believe something can be better. It's how you constantly grow, it's how you constantly evolve. It's the reason why I see a lot of people having success for a short amount of time, because their personality, the way that they move and work is once they have something that works, they just keep doing it. Even if they haven't realized it's at a place where actually a little tweak here, a little tweak there, and it could be better. I think that's an egotistical thing. People think that once they are good at something, that they know everything. That's the way. I'm someone who likes to constantly learn, constantly adapt. So what I'm doing is building this data from back testing the first 4 months of this year. And then I'm going to wait till Q2's over. So when we enter July, and then I'm going to back test the next 2 months. And then we'll have 6 months of data, the 2 different styles of implementing the strategies. From there, I'll be able to then tweak, adjust in order to make sure that I am performing at the highest level, which is what's most important to me. As I said, I've done with my work blocks for this morning. My morning session is over. I'm going to 15 minutes, I'm going to chill. Then I'm going to start making my food in order to break my fast. And then from there, 3:30, 4 o'clock, we'll then move back into the work blocks. We'll crush out another 2 hours or so of work. So it's time to break the fast. First of all, Mr. Bean down here, it's just being absolutely adorable. Why are you being so cute, bud? Why are you being so cute? Hey? We start by breaking my fast with something with a lot of antioxidants. So we've got blackberries and blueberries here. Make sure if you do break your fast with some sort of fruit, make sure you eat the fruit first and then your main meal after. Fruit is high in fructose, which is sugar. What that means is if you eat this, which is your body will digest very quickly. If you eat this after you've eaten this, you're gonna cause bloating, you're gonna cause indigestion, because this is your body's gonna be able to process something like a sugar a lot quicker than it's gonna be able to process this. So always eat fruit before your meals, not after. We have 4 servings of different vegetables. My favorite, asparagus. We've got some carrots, some nice root vegetables, some mushrooms, and also some broccoli. This is all organic. This comes from a company called Riverford, which deliver a box to us at the beginning of each week. Really nice, high quality organic produce, fresh. And then we have organic lamb leg steaks. This is from Dalesford Farm. Actually been to Dalesford. So this is something which is relevant to my diet. So I'll just do these with a little bit of seasoning, some rosemary, some garlic, and then they're seasoned nicely. The whole premise of the diet is ensuring that you're putting the highest quality, highest welfare, organic, grass-fed, nutrient-dense foods into your body as possible between that eating period of between 2 and 8 p.m. I'm not gonna dig too much into keto. If you guys wanna check it out, go do some research. I think everything works differently for different people. And since I've started this, combining it with intermittent fasting, which is something that I've done for 4 to 5 years, my mental clarity, my focus, my performance has just gone through the roof. So that's why I follow it. It's expensive and it's fucking hard to follow, especially when your girlfriend, for some reason in this isolation period, has got extremely keen on baking. And she's over here baking things like flapjacks. The other day it was banana bread. So you can see it's a hard diet to follow. I have a tiny bit of that. I'll have a tiny bit of this here and there. The thing that really ruins it is alcohol. So that's why I restrict. Usually isolation's been a little bit different. I've been drinking quite a lot, but usually I will massively restrict my alcohol consumption because it will knock you out of that ketosis. This is the finished result, guys. There's another lamb leg steak over there as well. Beautiful. You sound nuts.
I think it's a bit pink.
What are you up to? Mr. Bean, you whining too, bud? I was just telling everyone how it's hard to stick on ketosis when you have a girlfriend who's suddenly become a head baker.
I was just saying to the girls, like, I need to not eat anymore. And I was like, actually, every time I go to sleep, Jonny just empties the cupboards. And
Not flapjack, come on. Not flapjack.
You said that about the banana bread and what happened.
What's up, guys? So just got back from a run. Ended up doing, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, 13.5 kilometers. I've got this little Wahoo heart rate monitor that tracks me the whole way. Because as always, I like data. I like to be able to track things. So broke the fast, smashed out a couple of hours more work, and then did some exercise. And it was one of those things that I needed to do. I hadn't exercised since Friday. So in 3 days, I don't know what you guys are like, but if I don't exercise, if I don't get that release of endorphins, of just sweat, some anger, then I just am an irritable man. Nadia, will you probably back up for that? And today I realized that when someone corrected my grammar on Instagram and it made me block them, and then I was like, I need to go for a run, de-stress, and just release some endorphins so that I feel good afterwards. Ended up going a little bit over the top, 13 kilometers. I don't think I've ever run that far intentionally before. Obviously squash, it's all short, it's all high impact, whereas running, I don't really understand the fun of that. So I'm gonna go do some recovery work, I'm gonna do some mobility, and then I'm gonna go jump in an Epsom salt bath before I crack on with my work this afternoon, looking at charts and doing some further research. Bean, Mr. Bean. What's going on, guys? So today is Thursday. I didn't film anything yesterday, so I'll just do a quick update. It was an extremely work-heavy day and just revolved around work block. In the morning, did a quick amount of admin right at the beginning of the day, just life admin, making sure that I am all together, up on emails, etc. Then I just smashed out this backtesting project, and that's pretty much what I did for the whole day until later in the afternoon when I actually was hosting a webinar. So I had a market update webinar for Trading Masterclass. We went live around 9 p.m. and it lasts for an hour and 20 or so. It was not very chart heavy. It was more what's going on in the markets, in the economy right now, in different asset classes. So good session, but in terms of filming, there was not really anything to film. Today's going to be very similar. I am just going through my morning routine, taking my supplements, about to do some light movement. About 3 weeks ago in this isolation period doing Qigong, and I've added it to my morning routine. So I'm going to be doing that after this. I've pretty much got through my whole morning routine apart from that. I've been going through some emails, and I had an interesting one in a bit of a shareholder update for a business that I am invested in a year and a bit ago called Kindred Social. It's something that I've talked about on Instagram before. I'll put all links down in the bio if you want to check it out. The whole mission of Kindred is to become the largest global donator to charities, supporter of charities around the world, which is absolutely awesome. So check out the app. You'll see how that works and how also that you can contribute to charity and also make money for yourself, which is an awesome thing. But what I wanted to just quickly talk about is these t-shirts. So these t-shirts are something that we put together when COVID-19 and the lockdowns kicked off. And this is to show support to our emergency workers, to our frontline emergency staff, to our carers around the UK. And this, if you're in the UK, you will see this everywhere. All the kids are painting this. It represents a support that we're showing as a nation to our front line who are putting themselves out there in order to help other people who are sick, people who have this virus. We put this out and all profits go to 2 different charities, both supporting the people who I've just mentioned, the people on the front line, NHS workers, carers around the UK. So all profits are being donated to there. So far, I believe we launched this around 3.5 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, and we've done a pretty astonishing, we've raised 300,000, around 300,000 so far to donate to charity, which is absolutely incredible. And yeah, it's blown my mind away. I wasn't expecting that sort of the people to rally around and really support by one, getting a t-shirt where they can show that they're supporting all of our frontline workers, but also having that charitable donation going to actually supporting them. So it actually makes a difference. We're launching one of these in the US. So the US, the symbol which represents everything that I've just said for their frontline workers, their emergency workers, their carers, is a heart. So it's a slightly different t-shirt that's going out over there. I believe that launched 3 days ago. So hopefully we're going to see another influx that we will be donating to charity. We're hoping to hit the 7-figure mark with these t-shirts and be able to be able to donate £1 million, which is going to be absolutely incredible if we hit that. So if you want to support, if you want to go check those out, make sure to hop on the Kindred app or the website. They're selling in the UK and the US, and people are putting themselves out there when we need these people the most right now. So we need to make sure that we're giving back to them as well, not just taking. I'm going to go hit my Qigong up. And apart from that, I probably won't be filming much today, maybe a little bit of a time lapse or something. But apart from that, I'm literally going to be just smashing through work block after work block after. I'm praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. Enough of the lies, don't apologize. I don't understand, are you for real? Come on up here, up, come on. So guys, it is Friday evening. Nadia just cooked us a lovely dinner. It was delicious. We're just sat here chilling now. Been a busy week. I hope that gives you a bit of an insight into exactly what I'm up to during the week. I couldn't show an awful lot because most of the time I'm sat in front of the computer and it's extremely boring. In terms of the back testing, it's still an ongoing project. I'm only probably 30% into it. If you want to see more about that, if you want to hear more about that, I'm going to be dropping another video next week. So make sure to like, subscribe, give some feedback, and tune in next week as well. But for now, I hope you all stay safe, stay inside. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace out.
Just head down below to hit the description box up and hit like and subscribe. And if you want to check out my girlfriend's channel, it's at Nadia Anya __. Subscribe to my channel.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon.